Hello, welcome to my channel. We're gonna create 3D candy gift boxes. Let's start with the square design. So the SVG has these two pieces for one of them, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the hearts that are coming out of the vinyl and decorate my first template. That way I can use most of the vinyl as is a big piece that we are using. So now that I have used all the hearts that I want to use, it's time to start folding these pieces. So I'm gonna glue the vinyl on top of the template number 2. If you check the PDF instructions, I indicate there that this is a template number 2, which has 2 layers. The one that is kind of like the base layer, and the one on top that is I'm making out of vinyl. So now that I have attached the vinyl, is definitely time to fold the sections with score lines. And now I'm gonna do it with the template number 1. Okay, so this is the one that is gonna have like a rectangular space inside. You can put anything such as chocolates or any small gift that you can think of. And to kind of attach the two sides, I'm using just normal tape, but you can also glue the two pieces if you don't want the candy to open completely, and use it more like a box. So you can do that also. So I'm just using tape for now because I don't have anything to put inside yet, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And then these sections are gonna fold this way. I'm using some ribbon, and you will see that once you start tightening this up, it gets folded very easily, just like this. So you tie one side, and then in the other one you put the anything that you think, and then you can tie the other side. And this is how it's gonna look. It's very easy to make, and it's cute. And this is the one that is gonna have a triangular size or shape. I made this in a different color, but I will show you in a little bit how to make it. So this is the piece with folded score lines already, and then now I'm just gonna close it. And again, I'm just gonna use regular tape, but you can glue these two sections so it stays closed or as a box. Now again, I'm using ribbon, and I'm gonna follow the same steps as I did with the previous one. So you can see here the triangle shape. So you put chocolates like this, and then you tie it up. And here we go. This one is ready too, and they look kind of similar, but they are different. So you can see the shapes right here. So now let's create the candy as a circle. These are all my pieces. So you're gonna have two of these, but one is slightly smaller, and the one that is smaller is the one that goes at the bottom, just like this. So let's organize these pieces. These are for the very end, so let's focus on this. So you're gonna have two of these pieces, so it's gonna be one for each side, top of bottom. Then you have two middle ones, it's again one each, and then with these two you have one that is a little bit bigger, so that one goes for the top, for the bottom section of the candy. So let's start with the bottom section. So I'm just gonna fold this part that is the one that is gonna be glued to the bottom section of the candy, and I'm gonna use just regular glue, but you can do this also with hot glue. Depending on the type of glue that you want, you can decide which option works for you. Okay, so just now I'm gonna glue this section right here that is gonna close the whole circle. And I'm gonna use a clip so I can keep these two sections together while I'm gluing the part that goes next. So now I'm gonna fold these pieces. And I'm gonna start gluing this big section. And again, I'm gonna use clips to keep these two sections together while they are dry. And then this piece goes on top to cover those sections that have been glued onto each other, so that way it looks like one piece. It's gonna go just like this. So now I'm gonna follow pretty much the same steps for the top part. Okay, so now it's time to attach these two piece sections again, and I will just recommend to close the backs and adjust those two sections in case when you glue them they are making the circle smaller because of that. So now I have these two pieces almost done. And now I'm gonna glue the top part. And to do that, I'm just gonna glue this section of this piece to attach it to the top part of the box. And then once I have it situated, I'm gonna start gluing all these sections around. And with these pieces, we kind of need to be just a little bit careful at the beginning because the candy is a circular piece. So I want to make sure that these pieces are exactly with that shape also. They go along with the entire piece. I'm just adding glue more than one in advance, so by the time I glue them, the glue is already drying and they glue faster, or the glue dries faster. Okay, so now I'm just gluing the last piece or section, red section, to finalize the top of the candy gift box. Look how pretty it looks like. And I'm just making sure all these red sections are completely attached with no wrinkles or anything. And now it's time to cover the box to see how it looks. So depending on the cardstock, the thickness that you're using, so you may need to kind of tweak it a little bit to fit, but you should be good to go regardless. Okay, so now I'm using this grab paper, which is also kind of like a cellophane but transparent. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create the cover of the candy. So once you put chocolates or anything inside, it's when you have to follow this step. I'm gonna use this ribbon again, same as I do with the other candies. And I'm gonna grab this candy just like this. You know, you can also add glitter or anything you can think inside to kind of make it look nicer. And I'm gonna tighten up both sides to create the shape of the candy. And so now the candy is pretty much done. The only part I have to do now is add my tag. This one says "To my sweet Valentine," Valentine or Valentine. I can't remember how to pronounce it. And this tag can be also used for the previous candies. So I have two here, so you can make two if you are doing it for Valentine's Day. And you can include anything inside, which is kind of cool. So let's see how the chocolates can go inside. So I have my box again ready, and I'm just gonna add some chocolates. They have heart shape too, as I'm using these packs for Valentine's because my husband is a sweets lover big time, so all he thinks is about candy. Okay, so now I'm gonna close it once I have all the chocolates, and I can go ahead and grab it. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial and use this as an option for Valentine's or even for a kids party or anything like that, or a project for school. Will be a cool design to make. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on my next tutorial. Have a good one.